If you've been struggling on defense, not even if you've been struggling on defense, if you just want to be better on defense, I got the video to help y'all out, and I'm gonna show y'all some of the best settings, give you some of the best tips on how to ultimately become a better defender. If you don't know who I am, I'm GB3. Come on now, you should know who I am, right? I'm GB3. In all my builds, this is my Burley build. All my builds pretty much have 55 perimeter defense, and you'll never see me complain about defense. Look, this build has a 56 perimeter defense. I only have a steal on this build, a little bit of block, you know? But if you ever watch me play, I don't ever go sliding out of possessions. I don't have a problem guarding guards. Anything dealing with like guarding people on the perimeter, no issue. Now, if you're talking about like drop steps, okay, yeah. But no one in the game is guarding drop steps, okay? It's literally game breaking. I feel like I have very good defense, especially for someone that has builds that are pretty much all built like this. And like I said, I'm just giving y'all some tips. So if you're new to the channel, man, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. We're so close to 100. Without further ado, I'm sorry wasting time now. Let's go and get into this video. All right, so the first thing we're gonna go over is gonna be the defensive settings. And so I know a lot of people really like, what's the word? They struggle on picking which sliders are best, hopping through each video trying to figure out which sliders are gonna help them, you know, not slide, whatever, right? I'm telling you, 50-50. Just keep it as the default settings, 50-50, bro. When you start messing with this stuff, when you start making the defensive assist 15, whatever, or if you have it on like 90, that's crazy. Whenever you start messing with this, you're already changing the way that defense is supposed to be played. It's supposed to be on 50-50. That's the default thing or default setting. I've been using just 50-50 for the past, I think maybe 3 2Ks now. I know for a fact last year I was using this and I had very good defense last year. I think I was in 22, but I'm telling you 50-50, it's perfect. And like I said, I never slide out the play. Like that's something that just doesn't happen to me. If someone's gonna score on me, they're probably gonna score off like a LeBron step back, a standing dunk, or maybe like a midi fade, right? Things that like are kind of uncontrollable. Box out strength assist. I don't even know why people would even touch this in the first place. As long as you just hold L2 and get box out, you're gonna get it. So there's no need to switch this from 50-50. And make sure you have your Hooter guard on. I know a lot of people that have this off. When you have this off, you can switch with your icons, or you can change your icons on defense, but it makes it a lot harder. All right, so make sure that's on, okay? And outside of that, I mean, that's all the sliders, right? Not much more you can really do on defense in the whole sliders area, all right? But now I'm gonna go over screen defense. Like I said, my builds, they only have 55, 56 perimeter defense. I don't get screen dodger or pick dodger. I don't get challenger. I don't get ankle braces. I don't get anything to help me on defense. But I'm gonna show y'all little things dealing with screens, which will help you not get cracked. To this day, I've never been hit by a screen to the point where my player hits the floor. Now, I've set screens with my popper. Where is he? The popper guy. I've set screens with this build right here, my popper. I made people fall to their, ooh. I've never hit the floor yet. Not yet. So I'm gonna tell y'all how to like not hit the floor as well, you know? So I'm gonna go into blacktop to like show you what I mean. And first off, let's pick someone with brick wall Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure Joel Embiid has brick wall Hall of Fame. Yeah, we're just gonna go with Joel Embiid. I'm pretty sure he has the badge, right? So Joel Embiid, I'll pick my player, right? He's so tough. Oh my God. Then we'll pick the shooter himself, John Wick, all right? Now I got Trey on my team. Where is he? Trey, all right, boom. I'm gonna switch teams real quick, and I'm gonna call for a screen, all right? So boom, call for the screen, and watch what I do on defense right here. I'm switching back to the other team. I gotta make it so that way my dude gets hits with the screen. Oh, how can I do this? All right, so I got it set up. You see Joel Embiid setting the screen on my player. If you don't wanna hit the screen, don't move your left stick into the screen. Simple as that. So look, he's gonna be standing there just setting the screen. I'm just completely standing still. I move my left stick a little bit, and you see I brush into Joel Embiid, but I ultimately don't ever full on hit the screen. I'll try to show some examples of me doing this in park, but a lot of people don't know that. As long as you just stand still on defense and make sure you just don't move your left stick, you're not gonna hit it. I wanna say I heard some E-League player talking about this. I wanna say it was, I think it was 4ND. This was a while ago, maybe like season 2. And his teammate kept getting sucked in by the screen because he was doing this, or because he wasn't doing this. Majority of the time, I do switch all defense with my teammates. And so I never have to worry about getting cracked with the screen. But even if I am trying to just fight through a screen, I'll just go underneath it. I'll never try to fight over it. People normally aren't good enough shooters to be shooting from like really deep in this game. But yeah, if someone's setting a screen on you, make sure you just do not move your left stick. You'll get a little brush animation, but you'll ultimately not actually get sucked into the screen, and you can still just guard the ball handler perfectly fine. It's amazing. Oh, I found the perfect example of it. Oh my God. Okay, so I just found a really good clip where it shows our upsides and downsides of our defense. Great defense and bad bad defense all in the same possession. All right, I'm gonna just play it out fully. And this is me on my Devin Booker floater build or layup build, and it's me and my boy Said on 2.5K court and stage, and we're playing pretty good defense. I'm gonna break down in a second, but we ultimately lose this game because we didn't talk on defense. That's another thing you got to do. You have to talk on defense because things like that will happen and you'll lose the game. And I clipped this because I remember I got mad at him for doing something. It could have easily been prevented, but I'm gonna go over what ultimately happened. All right, so just starting off the entire possession, right? I'm gonna build with a 56 perimeter defense. People always in my comments are like, oh, I'm just shoot over you. You're never gonna get a contest on me. Right? That's wrong. I bait people to shoot all the time. Unconsciously, I do it pretty much every time I even step on the court. Right here, I'm playing a lane. I'm making sure I'm always in between my man and the ball just so I can play a lane. So I'm in the lane. He throws the ball. I know I probably can't get it. So I'm not gonna reach. I'm not gonna throw myself out the play. I'm just gonna play defense. But I know once I start moving my player, I'll be able to run all the way out to that dude getting the ball. And I know he's not gonna shoot it because he knows I can get out to him. So I'm gonna just move my player up a little bit, but I'm not gonna fully run out to contest him. I know he's not gonna shoot it. He knows that if I wanted to, I could just contest it. And I know that. So I'm just gonna like try to bait him to shoot. So boom, I sit back a little bit. I know he's not gonna shoot it. Little things like that. He doesn't shoot the ball. I was correct. And boom, we play defense again. Now I'm telling you, if he were to shoot the ball, I would get the contest. Like you can kind of pick up when people are gonna shoot the ball and when they're not going to. That's just a thing that you're gonna pick up when playing the game a lot, like picking up people's tendencies. But right here, I'm trying to bait his teammate, my dude's teammate. I'm trying to bait him to throw it back. So I'm trying to run at him and act like, you know, I'm coming to fully help my big, even though my big has clamps gold. I really don't have to worry about that. So boom, I bait, he throws it out, and he got a really good animation where sometimes if you throw the ball to your teammate, it'll slide them out, and we call it a push pop. So he got a push pop animation right here. It does slide him back, and that's a great shot. But he knows, my dude knows, if I get out there, it's going to be a contested shot. So I know he's not gonna shoot it again. So what does he do? He does a pump fake. He doesn't actually shoot this ball. Boom, he pump fakes it. He's scared that I'm going to get the contest. A lot of people are afraid to shoot that, and if they do, I will get the contest on them. All right, so he throws it back, and they're just playing hot potato at this point. They're just throwing it back. I don't know what they're trying to do, but right here, you're gonna see the dude with the, let's call that like a brown hoodie thingy. He tries to set a screen on me. He's setting the screen. I'm not moving my player I'm not touching my left stick at all. I won't ever get hit with this screen. So look, I just have my hands up. I never got touched by that screen, not once. If he were to try to shoot that shot behind the screen, I would get the contest on it. So boom, and here's where we mess up. Here's when talking to your teammate is like very imperative. Right here, there's two things we could have did. We could have easily just switched it and said my teammate pick up on my man or in the dude on orange, and I just stay on the dude on brown. We didn't do that. Instead, I tried to fight through getting back to the dude in orange. So boom, and I ultimately did get back to the dude in orange, but at the same time, Said was baiting the dude in orange to throw it to the dude in brown, and I didn't know that. He didn't tell me that. So Said is fully in the center of the court. I thought that he was just gonna switch. He's gonna guard the dude in orange. I got brown. He didn't do that. He was just baiting. I didn't know that. So I ran back to the dude in brown. We both ran back to the dude in brown. Boom, he gets open. We're out the play. He shoots the easy close shot. They win the game. We should have never lost because of that. That's why it's very important to talk to your teammate throughout the game. We could have easily prevented that by just talking a little bit better, saying, oh, I'm just baiting, stay on your dude, George, whatever. We really shouldn't have lost that game. But up to that point, perfect defense. And so I'm gonna go over like two more things about defense, and it's gonna be steals and how to get them. And then also, once again, just like being in the offensive player's mind, you know, reading what they're gonna do, picking up on tendencies. So the first thing I'm gonna go over is just steals. In this game, steals are very, very broken. You probably know it. They're extremely broken. If you want to get a steal, all you have to do is reach right before someone's about to do a move. So it helps when you're a dribbler, because I know when someone's going to do a momentum. I know when someone's going to do between the legs. Boom, he did the between the, or a snatch back. I got the steal. That's one of the ways to get like an on-ball steal, or right when someone's about to do a speed boost animation. So just like that, I got the steal. People don't realize that's a skillful steal. I'm not just blindly reaching. I know he's about to do a speed boost, and I stole it from him. So once again, I don't remember if this dude's a good player or not, but off the inbound, if you don't know, you can hold R2 and flick your right analog stick to the right or left, and your player will instantly start dribbling and do a speed boost. I know he's gonna do that. So I just wait for him to actually do it. Boom, he did it. I reached at the right time. I got the steal. That's a great on-ball steal animation. And I only have glove silver. I told people you don't need glove Hall of Fame. You don't need it gold. If you have it on silver and you just know when to reach, you'll get infinite on-ball steals. It's amazing. Now that goes for on-ball steals. Now if we're talking about lane steals and blitz steals and bumps, I gotta find some clips of that. But bumps are a little bit harder to do. So still an easy concept once you figure it out. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I found a really good good example of it, all right? No, I just went away. Once again, me and Said playing on the 2.5K court, and you're gonna see I had an opportunity to get a bump steal. I just didn't reach. It would take me forever to find a clip of me getting a bump steal, so this is the closest thing I can find. As you can see, we're playing this dude who's dressed up as the Weeknd, who I'm guarding, and the teddy bear. And so instantly, right now, the teddy bear just threw the ball back to my dude. I know there's a small chance that my dude's gonna be going to the same side that his big is in the corner in. So I'm gonna try to blitz him because I know that he's going to the right, and I'm gonna try to just meet him to that spot, and I could easily steal it. So boom, he catches the ball. I don't try to get on him. I instantly try to meet him where he's going to be. So you see, I'm right there. If I would have pressed square, I would have got the steal. So look, boom, I literally graze him. I graze him. And that's what a blitz is. That's pretty much just predicting where someone's gonna be, going to their off or their on ball hand where the ball is, and pressing square and getting a steal that way. I don't know why I didn't press square here. It was clearly a blitz. I should have just pressed square. I think he thought I would get the steal as well. So he actually stopped dribbling for a little bit, but I didn't get it. So I got to start playing defense again. So right here, I let him blow by me, but he's not to the point where I can't recover. Now, if he had contact dunks, he could easily do a contact dunk against me. And that's why I say that contacts are very broken. Even a scoop layup, if he knew how to do scoops, he could easily do it against me right here. But he didn't do either. I don't think he knew how to. I'm not saying that he's a bad player. He just did not do either. I know my player is fast enough to recover, so I'm not gonna jump. So boom, he runs in. My big helps heavy. He helps really heavy. Slime scans the dude in the red coat. He didn't know my big would help this heavy. He didn't know that the big would be that wide open on his team. And as you see, neither me or Said jump because we know he's not gonna go up with it. So boom, he took way too long to throw that to his teammate. That's just bad offense. I'm just standing there with my hands up just in case he does decide to go up. We're not jumping. Said did a heavy bait, and I guess he really fell for it. So boom, he runs out, tips the ball. It's just good defense. But you could also argue that's just really bad offense as well. Now, briefly, I want to show like a clip of me getting like a lane steal, and I know I have a lot of clips of it. So lane steals are really easy to get in this game. You just have to make sure your position right. But I think one of these clips might be a lane steal. I think this one is. And so to get lane steals, once again, you just always have to be in between the ball and your man, no matter what. When you have Interceptor Hall of Fame, it's really broken. This popper build, I have it gold. So I'm just gonna make sure I'm always in between the ball and my man. So once again, the teammate throws the ball, I'm there. This is a steal anyone's gonna get. So boom, that's just an easy steal. I can definitely find like a way better example of it, because there are times, I think this is another steal. There are times it won't look like you're in the play, but you definitely are. That's the steal right there. I do a drop step. I'd always do that. That is such a good move. But like I said, there are times where it won't look like you're there, but you're there. Here's a good clip of what I'm trying to talk about happening. So we're in the theater, and once again, I'm in between my man and the ball. I know the center who just got the rebound, he's looking for his big. He don't want to be dribbling the ball. He wants to pass it. So I'm gonna get all close to him. I'm gonna act like his dude is wide open, like I'm leaving him open. In reality, when he throws that ball, I'm gonna press square and I'm gonna get the lane steal. Boom, just like that. There are better examples of what I'm talking about, and I know I can find it. Where is it? I know I can find it because I was on my center when I was really doing this. Here it is. Here it is. I think I used this in the last defensive tutorial. So this is my first ever popper. I actually deleted this build, but I'm gonna just play it back and just show you like the steal that I get. So it's gonna be a really cool animation. You see that crazy steal. I had a really high standing dunk on that build. It wasn't a good build though, but that steal I got, very skillful. So breaking it down. So I get the rebound, boom, he blocks it, whatever. Instantly, I'm playing a lane right here. It might not look like it, but I'm running up to him and I'm still making sure I'm in front of the ball, and whoever's receiving the ball, I'm in between that, all right? So I run up a little bit. I'm in perfect position for a lane steal. Now, my teammate, the dude with the gold jersey, the 34 Shaq jersey, whatever, is that like Elgin Baylor? I don't know, the gold jersey, he's in position for a steal as well. But the thing with lane steals, and it's been like this for like the past 2 years, like on next gen, not on current gen, on next gen, it doesn't matter how close you are to the person passing the ball. As long as you're in the lane, you'll get the steal. You could be right on top of the person about to throw the ball, or you could be really close to the person about to catch the ball and you can still get the steal. In this case, I'm really close to the dude about to throw the ball. So boom, I move in position. He throws it. I'm close to him. I'm very close to him. I press square. I get the steal. Boom. Easy dunk right there. That's what I'm talking about. Imagine a line between the dude throwing the ball and the dude catching the ball. It doesn't matter where you're at on that line, you can get the steal. And that's the thing a lot of people don't know. That was a perfect clip that I was trying to explain. When you figure that out, when you figure out how to play a lane like that, man, it makes you lethal, bro. Especially if you have gold interceptor, Hall of Fame interceptor, it's very broken. Watch those dudes who play 10K. You'll see it happen all the time. You'll be like, how did he get that? They understand it so well. Who's one of them? I don't think it's my guy. Who is it? It's one of these locks. He will play full court defense. He will fully pick up on this is the threes, 10K court. He will fully pick up on the guard, and his man will be all the way in the corner back there, all the way in the corner. But he knows as long as he's on that line in between the ball and the dude receiving the ball, he's gonna get the steal. I'm gonna show y'all a clip of it, what I'm talking about. It's very broken when you figure out how to play that interceptions on that line, bro. I want to say it's not my guy. Who is it? I want to say it is. I think it is. Yep, it definitely is. All right, so I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. So right here, you see, this is my guy. He's a really good defender. He be posting these clips of him hawking lanes. His man is all the way in the corner over here, but he understands if he's on that line, just imagine that imaginary line, he's gonna get the steal. He's there, he easily gets the steal. That's a really good lane steal, all right? I'm glad he puts in like slow motion like that. That's really cool. There are examples of him doing this, like full court. That's kind of one. Copyright, oh my God, turn that down. I'm gonna try to show, oh my God, like I'm gonna try to show you exactly what I'm talking about, but just look, he's really close to the person throwing the ball. He got that steal. Crazy things like that. I hope he actually sees this video so he can know that I'm acknowledging him. There we go, that's one. So there's a very specific example I'm talking about where he like fully picks on full court and grabs the steal, but this is close enough. His man is right here. His man is all the way in the corner. Look at where he's at. But once again, he's on that imaginary line. You follow that imaginary line, doesn't matter where you're at. His player got the steal. Look at that, bro. And he has Interceptor Hall of Fame. So yeah, it's gonna work out a lot more times for him than anyone else. But I'm telling you, watch these 10K players, watch those E-League players. You'll pick up a lot from them alone. Perfect defense. And like I said, the last thing, it's just gonna be getting in the offensive player's mind, bro. Using your own intuition, playing defense like you know what the offensive player is gonna do. And I have a very good clip of it. I just gotta find it. I think this is it. Yep, this is definitely it. So once again, I can't fully guard up on players because I know if I do, they're gonna blow by me. But I do have immovable on some of my builds. I have a little bit of strength, and I know I have to cushion the defender or cushion the offensive player. I can't just be playing up on them the entire time. I have to gauge when they're gonna shoot, when they're not gonna shoot. You know, think about what they're gonna do. Remember that they have stamina in this game. That entire position I just did was great defense. That's a 55 perimeter. I'm telling you, it's not easy scoring against me. So right here, I'm playing up a little bit. I try to get the steal because he did a dribble move. I know I could steal it from him. I didn't get the steal. He tried to drive on me. I got a bump on him. And so right here, I'm like walking on defense. I'm not always just running up to the player. There's a lot of players, I'm not gonna mention their names. They will full on just grab you on defense. That's bad defense. When you do that, there's an opportunity, there's a chance that they can blow right by you. So you have to just walk up a little bit, and I'm making him do what I want him to do. He's not making me do what he wants me to do. I'm controlling him, and it should never be like that. But that's good defense. So I know, all right, he might be trying to look for a shot. He might be trying to drive past me. I just have to use my brain and just think, okay, he's not gonna shoot that shot right there. I know he's not gonna shoot it, so I'm just sit back a little bit. All right, boom, he didn't shoot it. I run up, I have my hands up in case he does want to shoot it. And right now there's 9 seconds left. He just dribbled for like 10 seconds. He's probably out of stamina. So I sit back, I know he doesn't have stamina. He doesn't have takeover, so it didn't regenerate back. I sit back, he shot the ball with no stamina, missed it. Little things like that. And so that's why, like when I was guarding Siki in the 1v1 tournament, GG's to Siki, by the way, it's very hard guarding him, not necessarily because of the way he dribbles, it's because he can dribble for so long. And so I've never had to guard someone in a 1v1 situation that can dribble for 90 seconds without flaw. Like it's crazy. It's very hard guarding him because of that. When people have normal stamina usage or normal stamina bars, it's very easy guarding them because you can just sit back when they're out of stam. People like Siki though, y'all won't understand. 1v1 situation, it's very hard guarding him because of that. You'll guard him for 19 seconds and he'll still manage to score because his build has handles for days, he has the Gatorade, all that good stuff. And the last tip I'm gonna give y'all to play better defense, play the game. Honestly, just when you play the game, you'll pick up on things that you might not have seen before, and you'll just pick up on a whole bunch of different play styles, a whole bunch of tendencies that a lot of players have, and it will help you so much when you figure them out. So that's why I like playing the ones court, and I feel like the best players in this game, or players with some of the best defense in this game, they play the ones court because you play all types of play styles. You play the LeBron step backers, you play the ISOers, you play the comp dribblers, you played every post court, you played everything. And when you play all those different play styles, figure out all these different tendencies from various players, you pick up a lot, like a lot of information. So play the ones court, play theater, and watch good players. So I don't really want to like be tooting my own horn, but I be streaming on YouTube. If you come in my streams when I'm playing twos, you'll see me doing all the things I just talked about all in one game. I'll be playing lane steals, I'll be playing perfect defense so I don't get hit with the screen, right? Getting bump steals, doing this, doing that. Watch good players, bro. Go on Twitch. Watch the dudes on Twitch playing the 10K. Watch the dudes on Twitch in the 3v3 E-League stuff, right? Pro M5s, all that good stuff. You will pick up a lot of stuff just watching other people. And if you get lucky, they might talk about what they're doing on defense. So like with the 4&D, he was talking to his teammate. That's how I ultimately figured out how screens work. As long as you just don't move your left stick, you won't get cracked. Figure that stuff out, practice the stuff in game. If it doesn't work, then don't do it. If it does work, keep doing it. Yeah, that's how you play defense in this game. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, man. Run that grind to 100,000 subskis. It's been your boy GB3 Skis, and I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.